Broadcast picked up.
Menthol shampoo from Suave, whatever you call their brand. I got this menthol, right? And I've been using it on my head. It's got that pea tree effect where it tingles and like feels fresh on your scalp. Well, I went ahead and got a little dabble and put it down on yonder. And holy shit, that's a wake up call too. You feel good too with it. It's nothing like an icy hot. It's just nice little touch. Your balls feel nice and cool. It's pretty. I don't know what the fuck's doing it. I don't know if menthol's good for your hair or anything, but it fucking feels good. We had a bomb drop. Now, is there any truth to it?
That's
Or
a
is
question
it
mark.
all skepticism or all speculation? So y'all want to go straight into this?
Yeah, we can
Got
go into
some
that.
big news.
Yeah, I think we should definitely lead it with that. We should definitely start there.
All right, let's get to reading out this so-called leak, which was posted on Ubisoft's forums, which is
Right.
but it's been taken down, right, Anubis?
Yep. I've tried to look for it. I couldn't find it after that.
Okay. So
From my understanding, it was taken down, but you can still comment on the original post. But somebody else does have it. Somebody else grabbed the screenshot of it and put it out, which is it's very weird because in it gives you details. But at one point it says, I don't want to give too many details away. Let it be a surprise. Like
what the hunter?
You let all this out?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
There's no surprise. There's no surprise anymore. It's like somebody, like always, there's somebody in that in Massive or in Ubisoft that they don't have the patience. They don't have the patience. They just give it to the first YouTuber or they give it to somebody out there and they start spreading it. And then now you got like right now I'm online and I'm looking, my chat's blowing up. It's blowing up by messages, people talking about it, talking about, oh, we saw this, we saw that. And then now there's what surprises is there? We all know you guys are going to increase the level cap.
And right, we've guessed that. We guessed that because that puts you, it makes you have to play the whole game all over again. Yeah. But we've also had that conversation of this is what, their fourth, fifth time of changing gear. And right now I'm seeing from like my clan, like you said, clan on PlayStation is blowing up like, and it's 50-50 of, okay, there's more content, more game. And then it's the other hand of, I'm not farming all this again. Like I have builds that are maxed out. For me, like I said, if I have one character, all right, let's do it. But 4 characters with 7 to 8 builds apiece, nah, for me, no. I can't, that's too, I don't have the time to do that all over again. You know what I mean? Like right now, I just don't have it. Per character, I got about 8 or 9 builds, all of them different because I decided to make each character different. Like one guy is ARs, one guy is LMGs, one guy is rifle / marksman rifle, and the last guy is submachine gun shotguns. So all of them have builds specifically toward those weapons. Now, my first guy is probably more of the hybrid because I was raiding with him at the time more. So he can still do rifles, he can still do ARs, but he's mainly my AR guy.
Right.
All of them have skill builds, but I made different skill builds with all of them. Like one might still have a 3-piece hardwire with 3-piece Empress. One might be 3-piece Empress, 2-piece Hana U and this mask. One might be half skill damage and half crit hit damage. Like I just made different builds for all of them because all of them give me a different play style. Starting all over with that is serious. That is serious for me where I'm a father of 2 young boys about to turn 4 here in a few weeks.
Yeah.
The reason I'm on the game right now is because I'm stuck working from home in my office. But if you take that away, I get out of work, I'm with family. That's the only time I would be able to play 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night. And I'm sacrificing sleep to play the game because I got to work the next day. Like that's asking a lot for, I will call myself a casual player, but I'm very much in the background of what's going on because the kids got the TV all day. I'm reading stuff. Like, what's going on with the game? What's the new thing? The part that really seems weird to me in this is the weirdest part is just last week we got an announcement that TU12 was supposed to be the last update. We weren't supposed to get anything else, but now you have a new DLC, two new game modes,
level cap.
A new level cap, two new game modes, a new DZ or new PvP, like all of that. You have all of that all of a sudden. Where'd that come from?
Right. Well, what about where we left off with Fei Lao? We're fucking rogue right now in the eyes of the world.
Pretty much. Like I'm just what's gonna happen. I have an idea. This is like throw my brain out there. And whoever's watching this and they can disagree with me or they can say you're nuts. You're gonna go back to the White House. You're gonna be right there with Manny Ortega. You're gonna be with Kelso. You're gonna be with all these other agents that you went through the whole story, and you're gonna sit down and talk about this is what's going on. We're officially rogue.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a possibility we'll be rogue, and that now every single agent's gonna see us not as the good guy; they'll see it as the bad guy, and we have to do some crazy stuff to actually get back into becoming a shade agent.
Right.
Or they're gonna tie this all in.
Or it just feels like we're just gonna end up fighting Isaac or something, destroying the whole division. Because if that's how they want to end the game, because it leads to that, let's destroy division.
I have no idea.
But that doesn't explain last week when they just announced Fei Lao was the end.
Right. That's the biggest part. And another thing too,
which was Massive who told us the Division 2 team.
And it's on their forums. Whoever doesn't believe us, it is in their forums. They specifically said the game was intended to end with Fei Lao. Yeah. And what happened? Big Daddy Ubisoft came out of nowhere. Hey, they're trying to make us look bad with Star Wars, so you better do something.
Right. You better step your game up because we're not having it.
Well, the question is Red Storm now with them? We don't...
I've had this conversation before, and I've seen content creators fly off the handle about a Twitter page where they changed their banner. Right. Okay, you changed your banner. But a rogue symbol means you left the division. And they were answering questions like, look, we're no longer with the division. You got to direct that to the people that are still working on the game. And that threw everybody for a loop because nobody knew.
Right.
Now, the biggest thing that I kind of see with this community is we deserve to be in the know. We don't. We don't own any stock in Ubisoft. Now, you might have more word than we do, but they won't owe us anything. They don't have to tell us what's going on behind the scenes because that's their personal business.
Right.
They don't owe the community anything. Now, we'll tell you what's going on with this game, but we don't have to tell you what's going on in our boardroom or our offices. So we kind of took this as a privilege, like, hey, I play this game. You owe me this information. No, I don't. How many businesses do you know what's going on in the boardroom?
Massive does claim, though, the big transparency thing.
Yeah, we'll give you transparency toward the game and what we're trying to do, but we're not going to give you transparency into our office. You know what I mean? Like, that is huge. Like, could you imagine you just walking to Wells Fargo like, yeah, I want to know everything that's going on with this company right now. They're going to sit down and tell you.
Yeah.
No company is going to do that.
Well, it's funny, though, with Reddit, they had a post by Joker Unique last week, and it's called Hopes and Dreams. And they're telling you, yo, what do you think? It seemed like their biggest focus for this next content to release was just pretty much tidying up and getting better quality of life. There was nothing. They were saying, like, what would you like reworked, but not really much into the new shit. Like,
it's everybody's guess put into this one league.
Yeah.
I've been guessing the level cap 50 because it definitely keeps you playing the game. It makes you play all over. Yeah. I've been guessing that. Some people have been guessing more seasons because of Sokolov and the leaked information there. Some people were guessing a new DZ because there was supposedly a DZ in New York. If you look at everything that people have been guessing, it's in this. It's in this supposed leak.
It's the fucking, if it's too good to be true.
Right. Like that's a whole new game. You're talking about a whole new DLC, which you would have had to been working on last year. It's not something where, oh, okay, yeah, you guys want some new stuff. We'll have a new DLC for you in 3 months.